welcome to your Lilywhites podcast. This game, the boys were at Glebe away. What a way to win it. The fans react to that, plus 2 new signings for the Lilywhites. We didn't get enough time to get Jake's goal, but we will be getting a player reaction from him, so watch out for that on social media. Game's coming thick and fast for the Lilywhites. Tuesday night, we go straight in to play Holmesdale away, weather permitting. And remember, up the Lilywhites. I'm here with new signing Archie Hatcher. Archie, first of all, welcome to Lilywhites.
Thank you very much.
And talk to us about how the move came about and talk a little bit about yourself.
So I see myself as an attacking midfielder. I've been with Dover this season. Scored 3 goals, got an assist in the National League South. And I feel like I just need to get game time to improve myself. And I see this as the best option for me, and it's the best suited club to me. I hope to push for the playoffs for Faversham.
Just asked it there, but how did this deal come about then? You know, it's obviously a very quick turnaround. You know, it's less than 24 hours that it happened, but how did it come about for you?
Well, I work closely with the academy manager, Mike Salman, and he pointed me in this direction, and he said he knows the manager very well, and he thinks it's the best club for me at this current time, so went for that.
We were just talking a little bit off camera there. You're no stranger to the Skeffel Prem. You was with Canterbury before, and you said that's how you found your legs when you was at Herne Bay. But what do you expect now? You're a bit more of a mature player. You've had time in the National League South. What can the Lilywhites fans expect from you as a player?
I think creating chances, that's my best attribute. I've always been a goal scorer, and I feel composed in front of goal. So I hope to impact the team with goals and assists and any other way I can.
Big step up for you this year as well, playing National League South. How has it been for you to be in such a physical league and all the travel and things like that? And what will be today a very physical test as well. How has your season been? Like you said before, it was a bit stop-start, but talk to us a bit about your season and yourself.
I think this season, obviously, it's been tough. At Dover, we're in the relegation battle, and we're trying our best to get out of it. But coming up against big physical teams every week, and myself as a youngster, I think I've gained experience, but I've still got a lot of learning to do, and I feel like this level would be the best option for me to do that.
Difference now is you're coming from a relegation battle team where, not to be rooted over, but probably the morals are either quite low or everyone's sort of worrying a little bit, where a team where the Lilywhites are in a good position, we could be better, but does it give you a bit of confidence coming into a team that are winning games, that can find ways to win, and also as well to find rhythm? Yeah,
I think it's exciting. This is my probably first full season in men's football, and to go from a relegation battle to a promotion fight, it's an exciting step for me, and I look forward to it.
Thank you very much, and up the Lilywhites. I'm here with new signing Darnell, aka Bailey.
Yep.
First of all, welcome to Lilywhites. How did the deal come about?
Thank you. So Gaffer kind of just went through a few people that I know, i.e. Woody, to get a hold of me just after you spoke to AJ to get it waived, and then just excited to get down and just get back to work.
For people that don't know about you, tell us a little about yourself. Where do you play, and what can the Lilywhites fans expect from you?
Okay, so I am a winger striker, and I'll say I'm fast, tricky, creative, definitely work hard, and I feel like I'm strong and explosive.
You're wearing number 7.
Yeah.
That's a big number to wear.
It is a big number.
A big number, because obviously big people have worn 7. Do you feel pressure wearing that number?
No, so like I said to you earlier, it's just about me enjoying. I feel like I play my best when I am enjoying it, and I feel like the boys have welcomed me. Yeah, I'm just ready to crack on.
Where have you been before? We obviously know you came from Fisher, but where have you been? What's your pedigree?
So as an academy player, I was at Fulham, with Woody. Then went on to getting a scholar at Rotherham. I was there for a scholar for 2 years, and 2 years as a pro as well. And then came down to obviously non-league.
You've been with Fisher. They have sort of an up and down season, and obviously when they haven't got the budget to compete with the bigger boys.
Yeah.
But from the outside looking at Faversham, what's been your look on Faversham since you've been on the outside?
Well, I feel like my main thing coming in is obviously you guys are pushing for promotion, and I'm quite a competitive person myself, so I feel like it's just something to be able to look forward to, something to work for, and I'm just motivated in that as a fact, and we just want to go on and try and make the playoffs. I feel like we will do it.
Nice and simple here. If you're man of the match, we'll be talking to you after, but as always, up the Lilywhites, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
As usual, with an away day here for the Lilywhites, we are at half time. We're here with Connor. What do you think of the first half, Connor?
I think it's been good so far. We've been well controlled, plenty of chances created. Disappointed that it's only 1-0, to be honest with you. Warren's looked sharp. He's getting in behind quite a lot. It's good so far.
Like I said, there's a fair few chances. Really early one for Billy as well to go in and go 1-on-1 and just put it anywhere but in front of the defender. How is it different from the last time we played this game when we played a team like this? Do you think like the grass pitch is helping us out there?
Maybe in a certain way. I think like they haven't really cut it. I think it's a bit of a long pitch, long grass. Because they knew Faversham was turning up. They wanted us to stop playing our game or whatever. But I think Billy had a bit too much time to think about it then. But yeah, we've had a lot of good chances. Disappointing it's only 1-0 because you feel like they could go in half time and come out a completely different side, and it could be our undoing, but hopefully not.
Stefan Payne getting a yellow card for almost nothing really out there. What did you make of that as well? Like he scored an absolute weldy from it, but it doesn't count at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was a great hit. Not quite sure it was a foul. Don't know what the ref saw or the lino, but there's a few calls that haven't been great from him. But we won't talk about that because we're 1-0 up. Yeah, we go on.
Away day here for Lilywhites, which is a lot of them in March, but games are getting called off. What was the travel here today, and did you have a few bevies beforehand?
Yeah, we've had a few beers on the way here. Not too bad the travel. Bit of traffic obviously when you get into London, but it's always great to come with all your mates and that, and come watch the game. I think we've followed the way very well. Yeah.
Lots of noise coming from you guys over there, and all singing the songs. Are you part of that rowdy group?
Yeah. My voice. I mean, we're only half time, but my voice is really starting to struggle already. We'll try and make some noise for the second half.
Colin, we've not had you on the pod before, so what do you think of Tommy Wirilow's team now that we're getting a good run of form as well? And I was looking the other night, and our best form is away from home as well. And what do you make of the whole turnaround that Tommy's had here?
Yeah, I'll be honest, at first I felt like it was a bit of a struggle, but I think he had to implement what he wanted to implement. I wasn't completely sure on his style of football and how narrow it was, but it's looking good so far. I mean, Kieran Campbell, he's always a consistent performer. Get him the ball and you're always going to have something good happen. But yeah, it's positive. I mean, it's just disappointing when obviously you don't always have a game every week.
Especially at this time of year,
Yeah, you just want to keep the games coming, especially when you have a good performance. But first half's been good, so hopefully more to come.
What are you going to give me for a full-time score prediction here?
If we create enough chances, I think it'll probably be 3-0.
Probably 3-0. And who do you think's getting the goals out there?
I'm going to go Stefan and Kieran Campbell to nick one at the end.
Really? Well, hopefully I'll see you at full-time and up the Lilywhites.
Up the Lilywhites. Thank you very much.
Paul, welcome to the Lilywhites podcast. First time for you as well. So first of all, welcome. And what do you make of the first half here for the Lilywhites?
I think we've had a lot of opportunities, controlled the first half quite nicely, not let them have too many opportunities, well, no opportunities really, and probably should have been 2-3 up.
We've obviously seen the referee in this half be a bit light with flashy with the cards. What do you make of the referee out there? Is he keeping on top of it, or is he sort of missing a little bit of a trick out there?
I think at the clash in the first quarter probably should have been a red. They looked like the guy went in with his elbow, but it's quite a long way from where we're standing.
Watch back really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is one to watch back and maybe go, oh, actually. But I don't know what happened with Stefan. I did not get that as a yellow. I really don't know what happened there. That was a strange one, man.
We're in full control here so far. Obviously, in the last fixture, it was sort of a bit of a turnaround. We should have had a penalty, and then they sort of scored from it as well. And what do you think under Tommy? What do you think the team's like now? Do you reckon that's something that we're slowly starting to push out?
Yeah, I think he's probably gone in and grabbed control of the room basically. I think maybe we were a little bit lost before. It seems to be a lot more discipline, a lot more controlled play. The players seem to be getting a bit leaner, a bit more on the ball, a bit more hungry for the game.
Who looks leaner then? Who would you say?
Dan asking a question.
Well, Steph definitely looks leaner. He looks like he's more in control and less selfish, especially in the first half here, passing the ball on where previously he would have gone for the goal. Yeah. I mean, I don't know Stefan personally, but he seems to be more in control of what he's doing.
Bit of a different question. What do you think of Erith Town as a setup? Because we've gone to a lot of grounds this year, and we've still got a few more grounds to go to, obviously. But this seems to be one of the more, shall we say, I mean, the grass isn't the greatest, but it seems to be a ground that is taking a good lick of paint, and it seems like they've got a little bit of, they could create a bit of an atmosphere if they go forward. What do you make of the facilities here at Erith?
Yeah, I mean, it's a professional ground. Been to most of the away games. I've been with Faversham for the last 17, 18 seasons. Been through all of the plays. It's a little bit bobbly. It's a little bit sloping. It's a nice setup. They could go a long way. It's a nice aspect where they got both pitches on from the terrace. Nice ground.
What is your full-time score prediction here for the Lilywhites?
I think we're going to nick this as a 2-1. I think they're going to get one early in the second half, and we'll come back with that.
Well, we don't want that. We want to keep those clean sheets. But thank you for your time. See you at full time, and up the Lilywhites.
Up the Lilywhites, boy.
Connor, what a way to win it here. Jake, what can only be described as I don't know if he hit and hoped or he welded it, but Jesus Christ, you were behind that goal when it went in. Just describe that for me.
Oh God, I haven't celebrated a goal like that for a very long time. I can't remember the last time I went that mental. It just sort of looped over him, didn't it? The keeper didn't ever seem like he was getting it. It was in no man's land. But yeah, what a win.
Second half though, it's can't say much about it. Like, we just didn't start, did we? It just seemed like Dyer for them was everywhere. He was all sort of like Ronaldo or Messi. Just kept picking up the ball, and both of the goals came from one from his delivery and the other one was him scoring. Yeah. But what do you make of us in the second half?
Well, yeah, I think I said we was only 1-0 up after all the chances created, and it's always the most dangerous lead 1-0, isn't it? They came out and I thought, half time it can either be your friend or it can be your foe, really, because you can come out second half and like they did, they came straight back at us, and even when we got the 2-1, they were straight back at us, and it felt like one of those games where we probably wasn't going to win, to be honest, after watching most of the second half. But Jake came up with the goods at the end.
Last 10 minutes came a bit of a, I don't know how best to describe it, an MMA match mixed with a basketball game. The referee, I am refereeing myself and I know how hard it is out there. He just couldn't control it, and also as well, the game just started getting out of control with the pace of the game as well.
Yeah, I feel like there was a few decisions that maybe didn't go the right ways. We're not going to complain too much. We've got the win here. We move on.
He doesn't want to have a go at it. Well, 3-2 win for Lilywhites. It wasn't a comfortable one, but you wouldn't change it for the world, would you? Up the Lilywhites.
Up the Lilywhites, yeah, and absolutely. I'd rather win 3-2 than win 5-0, to be honest with you, because the scenes at full time and when we got that goal were brilliant. So
thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Paul, you have just witnessed what can only be the thing that's happened to us all season. Teams scoring worldies, teams scoring out of the blue, teams coming out and having their cup finals against us. You have just witnessed what the Lilywhites have always wanted, those winning goals in those winning moments. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, how else would you want to win a game? That was a looping goal, whether it was a hit and hope or whether it was a shot on target, but we went mad, man. It was just it was a good game. I said in the first half, at the end of the first half, that they'd come out, crack one in, which is exactly what they did almost immediately. I didn't expect them to hit a second one in. I thought we'd be 2-1, but we've come back. Taking Stefan off, I thought was a questionable decision. He had a yellow card and he's a little bit headstrong, but I think we lose a little bit with him because he's very physical up the front. But yeah, that was cracking, man. That was an amazing game.
I guess this is what it's all about, really, on the travelling days for you. Faversham is nearly an hour away, and if we do go up next year, a lot of those games become a lot further, and these are the days out where you want to come to places like this, who are a team who are flying. They're in 2 cup finals, they're pushing for the playoffs in the league, and to come here and get a winner like that, and also have a very controlling first half. The second half, like I just said as well, like James Dyer was everywhere. He was a bit like a Messi/Ronaldo player, but to come away from a game when it seems like it's all going against you, the referee, the playing decisions, the game getting out of hand, players almost having scraps, these are the days that you want as a fan, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to see these. Don't get me wrong, we'd rather be in a league above, but if we're in this league, we want to be playing, we want to be cutting it up, we want to be in amongst it. It looks like the players are enjoying themselves. It's nice to see Jefferson in the stand earlier, walking about without crutches. Absolutely lovely. Like you say earlier, it's a dodgy pitch. The lines are crooked. It's one of those in this league, but it's nice to see us playing well and playing hard. Yeah, it's a great game to win.
Sort of playing for sure. Yeah, Jefferson's been about. I know he's been to a couple of home games and he's getting about. And to be honest, the Lilywhites absolutely love him. I know what happened to him was very horrifying, but we've all gathered around him and he's been, hopefully he does come back stronger. And I'm very much aware that if he does become able to play again, he has got an offer to just come and train with the guys and to get himself up to speed. But we'll move on from that. We move on now. We go to Tuesday. Hopefully it doesn't rain and we get to Holmesdale. What are you hoping from the Holmesdale performance? Because that's going to be a bit of a, backs to the wall. They're not going to be like these guys. No offence to them. They're not going to play football, are they? They're going to come and try to frustrate.
No, they are going to try and tie us up. It's what it is. A Tuesday night under the lights is a good game. It's always nice to travel away, but you never know what you're going to get with these sort of games. I mean, I've seen us win, I've seen us lose. I mean, it's one of those really. I wouldn't put money on it, It's one of those games,
Well, Paul, thank you for your time today. I know it's your first time on the podcast. I really do hope you've enjoyed it, mate. And I know you've had a great day here. Go enjoy another beer and up the Lilywhites.
Up the Lilywhites, boy.
Gaffer, first of all, what a way to win a football game. I have to ask the real question here. Do you think it's hit and hope, or do you think he meant it?
No, obviously he's meant it, but we all know Jake's left-footed. But he's meant it. He's obviously gone for the shot. And I said to the boys afterwards, this is going to be a massive 10 game league that I call it now. It's 8 games, but bringing these 2 boys in, we've got an overspill now. So the attitude of everyone who's not involved. I mean, 2 boys were out of the squad today. First time ever I've known that. I think the first time I've ever done that since I've been in management. But if we pick a few knocks and niggles up, we've got cover. But everyone's got to have the right attitude, and the winning goal summed that up. Fair play to Jake. He's been patient. Been left out with JV, etc., and he's gone on and done that. And I thought he'd come on, just the goal, I thought he went on, done really well when he went on.
The game today was not an easy one out there. It was sort of a stop-start game in the second half. The referee, not taking anything away from him. I think maybe it got a bit too much for him.
Yeah, it was just got a bit boring in the end, didn't it? Everyone having a moan up and appealing for staff, etc., with the linesman, and it sort of lost a bit of momentum. But we knew they was going to come out and get at us, and we couldn't have started the second half in the worst possible way. But we showed a little bit of character and credit to go at it, because I thought the first half we should have come in more than one in front. But they've had a go at us the second half. So listen, all it is 3 points. It's a massive 3 points, but it doesn't mean a thing if we don't go Tuesday night with the right attitude and we don't throw this away. But I think a few sides expected us to go over today here, because they're a very, very good side at home. So it's a fantastic result.
Momentum is everything going into the playoffs, and that at the moment that is where we are aiming for. If we can catch the teams above, great, but let's get that momentum. How's Woody? I know that he came off with a bit of a concussion after he got the knock and then he went down, so can we get a bit of an update on him?
I don't know if it's concussion, because we've got to be careful with that word now, because once you mention that, he's out for a while, but he's took a whack. We took him off. He's gone down after that. We don't know how he is, but he's getting checked out tonight. Listen, if it is, the welfare of the players is the most important thing, but I don't want to throw the concussion word out there straight away, because the protocol will kick in and we'll lose Woody for 10 days or 14 days, whatever it is. But the most important thing, I said to him, give us a bell later, let's see how he is, and we'll go from there.
Taking off Stephen Payne, the way it happened today, Stephen was getting very frustrated out there with the referee again. What was the thinking behind it? Was it just sort of calm him down and hope we don't lose him, or could you see the game changing?
No, to be honest, I thought Steph weren't getting anything at all. And obviously he's on a yellow as well, and we just thought we'd go with pacing behind and try and get balls over the top and turning teams. I thought Bailey went on and done well, and he went up front and done well. Wazza done brilliantly today as well. So I just thought we'd just take Payne off, because to be honest, I don't think he had any chances today. We know his hold up plays right, but I just don't think it was going to be his day today, and I didn't want him to get really, really frustrated and end up losing him on a red.
Yeah, they did seem to double him up out there. It was one of those games. Start of the second half, James Dyer is probably the main man for Erith Town out there. His performance was he got in and got a goal, and he also set it up. But he just seemed to be everywhere, winning every ball, winning every foul. What did you make of a player like that and his performance for Erith Town?
I just think, listen, it's not just him, but as a team, they're well organised. You can see how they play. They are a direct side. and it works for them. The boy up front wins all his headers, and they've got boys buzzing around. So we knew what we was coming into. I'm still disappointed about the second goal because we shouldn't be losing headers from free kicks. The first one we should clear. We've got to clear our lines better. There's so many things you can pick holes in, but I'm not going to start going on a negative side of things because we've played against a very good side today that are up the top as well. And I don't want to give them any discredit or belittle their performance today. But I'm just glad. I thought we shaded it today, especially with our first half performance. In the second half, we had a little purple patch where we got in some good areas as well. And but the most important thing is to come off with 3 points and then address Tuesday.
Yeah, they're a team that are in 2 cup finals for for a good reason. We go on to Tuesday now, Holmesdale. March has been a really difficult month for us because it's stop-start. The weather's probably been the worst for my time here at Faversham, and all of the games have been away. So with the games now, they are going to come thick and fast because I think the Tunbridge games are arranged for a Monday. You've got this one, so yeah.
I don't know why it's the Monday. I don't get that. They're Tuesday, Thursday all the way through, and all of a sudden our week it's Monday, Wednesday, and I'm like, well, why? We need the extra day, so it should be Tuesday, Thursday. So I've thrown it back to Gillian. It's my bad. I said to Gillian, I'm sorry, but we should be playing them Tuesday. Why we've got to play on Monday? I don't understand that. So I'm hoping that will come back, that it's been changed, because I think it should. Because these games are important to us. No disrespect to Tunbridge Wells, if they're looking just to fulfil the fixtures or whatever, but I know they're going to want to have a go, and I'd rather it on a Tuesday than a Monday. It's another day recovery, which is what these boys need. So we'll see what comes back. So I'm hoping that will be changed to a Tuesday. But if it's not, we just dust ourselves down and get on with it.
Lastly, I just want to talk about the team spirit out there today from that win, and over the last few games where the momentum has built for us has changed dramatically since you've come in. And I know all the fans want to say it, and they passed on the message, say thank you, and to the fans as well, who are absolutely brilliant. They never stop saying in, but the whole club culture has changed. How do you feel about that, and everyone here at Faversham accepting you as a manager?
Obviously, I'm grateful, but at the same time, I've always said to everyone, I don't try and complicate things. I just treat people how you want to be treated yourself. I'm honest, I'm up front with everyone. All these boys are good lads. They've dug in, and the last 3 results have been like really big results because of the gaps in between the games, which I don't think people probably appreciate how hard it is to pick up, especially on the grass pitches as well. I mean, no disrespect to the pitch out there, it's not the best in the world. So we've come here today and put performance in that I think a few teams wouldn't have expected us to get today. But the fans and the whole aura around the clubs since I've come in have been nothing but positive, and they've took us in like me, Tel and Obes. We're grateful for that. But the more we can put smiles on people's faces, because the most important thing is to come here. Listen, we all want to win, but we always also we've got to come here and enjoy it. And if we do have a slip up, there's not like I said, I've said it in the past, I'm not getting carried away with today. It's a fantastic result, and we've got to be buzzing on it. But we've got a lot of work to do still to make sure that we achieve our goal.
Thank you very much for your time, Gaffer.
Cheers, Brownie.